You're like a child. She's like, yeah, John, go to the toy section.
Yeah.
Okay.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power.
For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.
Welcome to another episode of Reddit on Wiki. I forget how to do these. I thought it was New Year, New Me, but it's not. Hi, it's your boy Sean. With me today, I have my usual co-hosts, John and Josh. Say hi.
Hi.
Well, let's not bury the lead. They're not fucking important at all. We have the most important guest of all, Sienna. Hello.
Hello, I'm back.
She's
It's been
back.
a long time.
Josh, shut up.
Longer.
Let's hear Sienna talk. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Welcome back. Happy to have you back. Full disclosure, it was supposed to be just the three of us, but John has graced us with her presence. I made a joke earlier that I was sad that John made it to the episode, so he's going to be extra today.
Joke.
So he says.
You shouldn't have mentioned that.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. And now it begins.
I hope Sienna's more on my side on the puns, but we'll see. We'll see as it goes on.
I like to do puns sometimes. I have to say.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I do. I do like to do puns.
That excites me. That warms my bitter heart.
Well, before we get into the menu today, well, if you don't know what the show is, if this is your first time listening, what we do on Mondays is I'm going to read some posts out to my co-host from the popular website Reddit. I don't know if you heard of that. And then we're just going to get their
Some people
reactions.
haven't. Some people haven't.
Yeah, some people
I've literally
haven't.
never been on Reddit before in my life. Josh tells me the stuff. Like, even before this started, like, he'd be like, saw this on Reddit or whatever and show me. I've never been on Reddit.
And I can't really advise you to get on Reddit. So I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Crazy place.
Actually, no, they paid us. You should get on Reddit, Sienna.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I love it. But yeah, before we get into today's episode and I start giving out the menu and all that, you guys know how it goes. Josh, John, do you guys have any housekeeping?
I know Josh has a few reviews to do, but I do have a shout out that I got to do. So sorry, I got to interrupt you there, Josh.
Sure.
This one is from a husband of a patron that we have.
Whoa.
And they actually reached out to us on Instagram DMs. And I'm just going to read this. They put, "Hey guys, my wife Karen is a huge fan of your show and had recently joined your Patreon program. She had introduced me to your show by playing it on Spotify in a car, and now I'm a fan too.
Oh,
Hey.
All three
That's
of you
awesome.
guys are great, and I love your content. January 16th, when this episode comes out, is her birthday, so I had wondered if you could give her a shout out. And it's going to be even more special because Sienna is going to help us greet her too."
Sienna will do the birthday shout out.
Yes. They put, the husband also put, and the husband's name is Michael. Michael also put, "She's a great person, wife, and mother to our son, so I know she'd love to hear from you. It would make her day for sure. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing some episodes from you."
That's so nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, happy birthday, Karen.
Happy birthday.
happy birthday, Karen.
We hope you have an amazing birthday. It sounds like Michael, amazing husband's going to treat you well tonight. He's going to take you on a nice dinner.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's absolutely right.
Thank you very much for listening and hope you have an amazing birthday.
Yeah. Eat some cake. Enjoy it.
Eat lots of cake.
Yeah.
And you eat some cake, my guy. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I like those puns. Yeah, Michael, I will say you are the first husband to request one of these and then actually also say that you're a fan too. So much love to you. Thank you so much. We get a lot of husbands saying this is my wife's favorite show and then proceed to not say anything about if they like the show. So we're always confused. So it's good to not be confused for once. So thank you for writing that in. Happy birthday to Karen. And yeah, thanks, John, for reading that.
Full disclosure, I thought about not doing it because I saw their profile and they're Raiders fans, and I hate the Raiders with a passion. Go Bolts, go Chargers. But they pay us, and you know us, Sean. when money's involved. I can't say
It's
no
all
to
about
our
the dollar
patrons.
bills.
'Cause
Oh,
you know
I
what
won
I'm
a football pool. Did Josh tell you that?
You
I didn't think
did.
you told me that.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
what?
I was like my
Breaking news.
dad and brother are huge fans. My mom, my uncle and stuff. So we always go in a pool that's run by a friend of my uncle's. And I was in like he won like probably $15,000 in another pool. Woo. But then he was in with me in another one, which was like less money, and we won like $600.
Oh.
Maybe less.
my
like
God.
it split between. No, it was in the pool was like 1,200, but it was split by there's a number of us who made it to the end, so we have to like split it. But yeah, I'm still bragging rights.
Wait,
on
so
that.
I thought you meant recently. That's why I was like, I
It
haven't
was
told.
recently.
Was it?
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Oh, I don't think you told me that. I don't think you told me that.
Sorry.
Where are you
what
taking
the-
me out?
Sure.
Nice.
wait, so how does the pool work?
It's a survivor pool. So you pick, like each week you choose a team that you think will win, and then you can't choose them again once you choose them. So you have to like be strategic
Yeah.
on like how you choose.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
But yeah,
you.
congrats on the win.
This is news to me. So this is awesome.
As long as we're celebrating wives winning football things, my wife Nancy won our family football fantasy football league
Hey,
by
congrats,
beating
Nancy.
me for a second. So we're not talking currently, but yeah.
She's currently on the couch.
Well, I'm currently on the couch for throwing a fit about losing, but that's okay.
That's awesome.
funny.
Well, shout out to Nancy
Yeah,
because I know she
awesome.
listens. So it's cool. Sweet. Well, we're like 7 minutes in already. I haven't even touched the comments. I'll do.
Touch the comments. Just do it.
I'll touch the comments.
With
Okay, I got.
consent.
God, I hate your tone.
I said with consent.
I got one from Jen Bell. It says, take a shot every time Am I the Asshole story features a mother-in-law from hell and a son who bows to her every whim, destroying his relationship with the woman in the process.
So weird.
Get drunk fast. I
You
feel.
would
Yeah.
be drunk every episode. And then I had Melissalum says, does this guy fuck needs to be a legit game show I'd watch every week.
Ooh.
So Sean, if you ever have enough time to prep for the show, that would be a good one to do a full
So it's not
episode
going to
on.
happen.
You know what? You can find Does This Guy Fuck exclusively on Patreon going
Oh
forward.
my God, he
I'm
put
putting
it
it
behind
behind
the
a
paywall.
paywall.
I legitimately thought he was going to be like on Shots and Thoughts and then take the
hell
game show
no.
there.
No,
It's like, you fucker.
no, I don't steal things. Well, I did have them read Reddit post that one
I was
time.
going to say, you did.
But I mean, I didn't do Am I the Assholes? I specifically made sure not to do that for you guys.
That's fair. That's fair. And then a review we got that I was going to read because I didn't think John was going to be here. So
Ooh, is this gassing up John? Hell yeah.
no. This is actually, you're going to hate this one, Sean.
damn it.
So 5-star, it's the perfect distract Sean.
Oh, fuck me.
Found you guys on TikTok and immediately subscribed to the podcast. You guys are the perfect distract Sean at work, and I can't stop laughing at your banter. Thank you. P.S. Still waiting for the ladies episode, though.
Oh, you get
Thanks.
one of us right now, but
1/4.
yes.
One day I do want to do.
1/4.
Yeah. Do we have a secret?
I mean, 1/3.
Who-
There's only 3 of us, fool.
There's 4 of us all in total, so that's a.
Oh, I thought you meant like for the girls. 1/4 of the girls. I was like,
I
Three
bet
of
of
us
this
were on one
episode.
page.
yeah.
And then
I was doing different math. Okay.
Is this
usually
Canadian?
it's
math?
me fucking up the math.
Yeah, we'll do a full episode. Yeah, ladies only. That'd be a good content.
I'm scared.
It'd be better advice and.
My
probably
wife's the
smarter.
only person that can get under my skin and knows how to rattle me.
Oh, damn. See, I want her on with you so that
Yeah.
we could watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, would we do like a all 6 of us or only the late? Because I would hate
I
for
feel like you guys
them.
have to provide the content.
I say we read the stories
stories?
to them and then the ladies just comment.
yeah,
Discuss. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that
And
idea
we'll just
too.
shut up. We'll be in the back like,
That'll be hard
down.
for John. He's got a pun. Just
I know. I'm
you can
just
see
like,
it boiling over.
I'm gonna be that one meme with a guy with just like,
Yeah. So that was one I was gonna bring because I felt we were gonna be lacking puns, and now I regret my decision for bringing that one to the table. So apologies, Sean.
It's okay. I feel like John is thinking of something right now. I'm looking at his face.
I'm not.
Oh, okay, good. All right. Well, with that being said, let's get into today's menu. So for the first time ever, I actually made titles. I don't know if they're any good. So apologies, but I tried to be more professional this time, guys.
Love it.
New Year's resolution.
Shut the fuck up. I mean, I love it. All right. Coming from r/chew off my chest from user Pandemonium the cat.
New patron as well.
I was going to say, new patron.
Ooh, thank you. But as always with my episodes, these are all from the Reddit on Wiki subreddit. So true off my chest, but cross-posted by Wikimaniac Pandemonium the cat. We have a terminally ill husband with an unreasonable request.
Oh, you do a lot of death ones, Sean.
Yeah.
I've been crying so much this week, so I hope it's not sad.
Just keep it going.
I apologize. The first one is bad, and then the rest of the episode, I'm trying to pick it back up from that one.
Nice.
Okay.
So not a oops all sad, but yeah. Then we have posted originally on our very own subreddit, so from r/Reddit on Wiki, from Wikimaniac Darius Voldar. Today I fucked up by talking to my dog.
Wait, it was an original post on our subreddit?
An original post.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
That might be
Also,
a first.
That's a
I also
first.
saw an original post, Am I the Asshole?
I saw that one as well. I've got that one
Yeah.
for next Friday.
I was like, whoa, they're just bypassing it completely. I like it. And then we have from r/best of Redditor updates, cross-posted from Wikimaniac Finartemis, an unsung hero, really. I've used a lot of their posts, and I feel like, we don't mention them as much as maybe we should.
Are we starting to have a Mount Rushmore of the goats? Yeah, we got
They're
three
definitely
so
up
far
there.
then. Okay. We got Turtles Can Fly, Mid-Score, and you said
Finartemis.
Finartemis.
I think
we got three.
we've done VB Bra or something
Baby
like
Bro a
that.
lot too, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
quite a few times.
Shadowcat. We do Shadowcat too.
Oh, we do
Shadowcat.
Shadowcat quite a bit. Man, you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much.
Also, we hit 1,000 on our
Yes.
subreddit. I don't.
Oh,
this is way
shit.
out of- 1,000 on our subreddit, 5,000 subscribers on YouTube.
And
Crazy.
Instagram
Unreal.
just blew up. So thank
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
Laura,
shout out
from
to-
Dot Darn Chat. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Finartemis brought forward from Best of Redditor updates, a woman's disability makes her coworker feel uncomfortable.
Ooh, don't love the sound of that.
Nope.
Yeah, you won't love the story either. But last but not least, from r/just neckbeard things, cross-posted from Wikimaniac Cupcake0623. So this one is from r/just neckbeard things, but it's a picture of a post in r/am I the asshole. So I apologize, Josh. This is sort of a both, but included in the
I'm gonna have to
picture.
strike.
Included in the picture is a post from the coworker. I did not
Oh.
explain the title of the story, so that makes zero sense to you. But the story
Yeah.
is Neckbeard has an awkward interaction with a coworker, and the coworker responds.
Interesting.
And if you want to head to the Patreon, we have two more stories on Does This Guy Fuck? We do not. But going forward, maybe that will be like a stretch goal. I'll make like a whole game show format, maybe Jeopardy style or Family Feud. Or, I don't
Love
know.
that.
I'm
Something.
gonna have to do so many graphics.
I could do the graphics.
Sean,
have a
Sean
Canva
got
account.
a Sean got a this does this guy fuck? You're the am I the asshole guy, and I'm the HR freaking advice guy.
True.
We got
And
bits for
Sienna's
everybody.
Sangria with Sienna whenever
Yeah,
we
which
There you
hasn't
do
started, but
We have spin-offs in the works, guys.
a lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so are y'all ready to start? Again, warning on the first story. Also, trigger warning on trigger warning on, because we have to explain the trigger warnings. We have made it a stand to do better at actually saying what the trigger warning is. So, trigger warning for unaliving oneself.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I have to censor that for
Yeah,
podcasting.
it's better that we
That's
do.
just for okay. So this is from r/true off my chest. I'm gonna read the title. My terminally ill husband has been trying to convince our kids to commit suicide if I get remarried after his death.
Oh my.
Excuse me?
I was not expecting that. I thought he was going to be the one pushing for like assisted suicide, and then I had different
That's
opinions
also
on
what I
that.
thought. And then,
Whoa. Is that it?
dark.
Like, is there more, Sean?
Yeah, no, I was just, the reaction is what I had, because I thought I misread it multiple times until I read the story, and I was like, oh no, that is bad. This is very bad.
what's this subreddit on?
True
off my chest.
Okay.
Which has a lot of terrible stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of bad stuff.
Holy. All right, get into it, Sean.
All right. Oh God, this is just so terrible. I don't even know where to start. My husband, 42-year-old male, is terminally ill. His health keeps declining by the day. We have 2 teenage children together, ages 15 and 17. My husband's been talking a lot about the future lately. He's specifically trying to address my life after his passing. He tried getting me to promise him, even to get it in writing, that I won't get remarried after him. I refused to even discuss this because it made me uncomfortable. We'd fight about it almost daily. Now, he's gotten the kids involved, and recently I found out that he's been trying to fill their head with some pretty bad stuff. He's literally tried to convince them to commit suicide if I get remarried, and tried to bring them a stepdad. This shocked me beyond belief. My daughter told me this, and she was crying, asking me to promise her that I won't remarry or love anyone after my dad, or after her dad. I felt helpless and infuriated. I didn't know what to do. This caused a fight between me and him, and clearly I pushed him since he started crying last night. We haven't been able to talk since then, and it's just horrible being at home. I feel suffocated and helpless. Edit. I'm seeing people here heavily suggest therapy for my kids, which for some reason didn't occur to me from the beginning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you have a terminally ill parent, I think do it right
Anyway,
now before
yeah.
he
Not to mention the extra trauma of telling you to, unalive yourself.
I don't know why. I guess I've just been so busy making sure that they're physically okay that I forgot about their own mental health. But I agree that I need to do something in that regard. With that being said, I'm seeing others suggest I get the kids out of the house and away from him. I'm not entirely sure whether or not this is a good idea, because the kids literally spend most of their day with him besides school, and I really can't bring myself to separate them, especially keeping my husband's current health condition in mind. I don't want to be the reason he sees the kids less, but at the same time, I'm fully aware of the damage he is causing them. I feel like my hands are tied, but I'm glad I received some insightful comments. Before we start going in, the top comment from Corwin Sunblade brought up a good thing that I think should be mentioned, because I didn't think about it originally. But they wrote, as horrible as what he is saying is, you should talk to his doctor to see if whatever he's dying from could be affecting him mentally. This may just be a symptom of his mental condition. But even if it isn't, talk to your kids about it and tell them that he's not rational at this moment, because honestly, whether it's a symptom of his medical condition or not, he is not rational. Get your kids help now, and yourself likely as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I was thinking a little bit, like or side effect of medication that he could be on, right?
Could
like
be.
a lot of medication gives you depressive thoughts, things like that. I mean, he should be in therapy. He's got like, it sounds like he's like terminally ill. So he needs it. Absolutely. Therapy. Like everybody, they should be going to like family therapy to like work through this and stuff. And then there's no right, like he should not have said that, obviously, but he's not thinking rationally. And you want to remember the person as who they were, not that at the end of things, I guess. And I do agree, like maybe it's not a safe space for the kids to be, but to deprive him of spending time with his kids, maybe in the last years or months or whatever it is of his life, like that's tough.
Yeah. I mean, I agree for the most part. It's just, at what point are you sacrificing your own kids' mental health? Telling your kids to unalive themselves is probably one of the worst things you could do as a parent. And I get, like, he could be going through, like you guys said, medication or illness is causing this maybe. But like get him in the right headspace before you keep your kids with him, you know, like maybe take your kids away for a little bit, get him some help, figure out maybe why he's doing this, and then say, hey, okay, you're in a better headspace now. We can now have the kids hang out with you, because it's not fair to the kids either, right? That's trauma that he's just dumping on them, whether he's inflicted in other ways or not. It's not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I agree with everything that you both have said already. But to me, I feel bad for everyone involved in this situation. For the father, having to, you know, question your mortality and having to face to face with that, hey, death is inevitable for you, like soon. I feel for that, you know, especially, personally, I would rather like not know when I'm going to die. I just want to go like that.
I agree.
You know, and I feel like there's so much pressure dying and you knowing when that's going to happen, because there's situations where it does become a burden to the family. But with that said, it is unfortunate that that burden is passed to all people involved. You know, for the kids, you're really going to lose a parent. You know, that's such a sad thing. And for them to be in that age, they're probably impressionable. And I think the story said that they spend the most time with their father. They're impressionable. And of course, they're going to probably want to honor like their dad's wishes, you know, and it's sad because that's a lasting imprint that they leave in the kids. And it's sad for the mom because, yeah, you're going to have to be selfish and say, hey, you're not in the right state of mind. I got to get your kids away from here. Yeah. You know, and it's like the kids can end up still resenting the mom in the future because it's like, hey, you didn't give us the opportunity to spend our dad's last waking moments together, you know? So it sucks. It's a lose-lose situation for everybody, in my opinion.
And then addressing the actual, like, if she moves on in the future, like, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Except you can.
Totally.
I'm kidding.
That's what my wife said. I can never either.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going first.
We always talk about that. I'm like, I'm going first. Yeah.
Which I get the sentiment of like imagining your significant other with someone else, but you also got to be like, I want them to be happy. You know what I mean? After I'm gone, I whether that's with someone else or, you know, by themselves, however they want to live their life. That, I mean, honestly, it's their prerogative at that point, whatever gets them through the day. So even if that was the case and she moved on, the kids should support their mom in that, because, you know, it's, you know, her way of moving on, her way of becoming happy again. And so to tell them to do the opposite is shitty. And again, I do feel bad for him as well, but just the situation on its own is shitty of him to do.
Yeah.
Ooh, thanks, Sean.
Thanks, Sean.
Guys, know that it's all uphill from here.
You sure you said there was another story that could be oops sad too?
Oops,
No,
all sad.
that one is more oops frustrating.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it could be oops a little sad. But mostly frustrating.
We're gonna have merch come out that's oops all sad. I want to promote that a little bit.
Ooh, are we gonna get somebody to draw me as Captain Crunch? Because I would fucking buy my own merch.
Are you? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to enlist someone for that then.
God damn it! Yeah, that's
Dude,
a good
I
idea.
fucking
now.
loved Captain Crunch as a kid. Unpopular opinion, and I think this is probably just because you know, my family bought it and not because it's actually better. But Captain Crunch peanut butter is fucking goated. I know a lot of people are like,
sounds
that's
delicious.
A lot of people are like, oh, that's kind of weird, like over the berries or like the regular Captain Crunch, and I'm like, yes, 100 times.
And now I want Captain Crunch ice cream now. My God, that sounds delicious.
Ice cream.
There's like Captain
Well, they
Crunch.
call him serial killer here, so
Oh, there's a lot of places that have like cereal milk, and it's like low key Captain Crunch.
God damn.
It's really fucking.
America
Sounds
is
good. Damn.
a magical place.
That's like those crumble cookies I see everywhere. I am dying to have crumble cookies.
Oh, I have one right across the street.
Really? Damn it.
Well, we're gonna go visit
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah, whenever, bank things.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we don't need to do anything for the bank.
But still, let's
whenever
go
you
to
visit, it'll just
Houston
be
and let's
fun.
all connect. Come on.
Yeah, come through.
She just won a football pool.
Yeah,
so we
we
will
got
come
yeah, there you go.
$800 is gonna.
She's
for
not even
sure.
gonna bring me. She's gonna pay for her own ticket.
Oh, speaking of which, shout out TikToker Keith Lee. He's that food reviewer. I don't know if y'all seen
Oh
him.
yeah.
But
Love him.
he is like he like reviews like this cookie brand. It's like $150 for 12 cookies.
I saw that.
Hey,
And I was like, dude, this is crazy. That's like over $10 a cookie.
I'd cop,
Yeah,
not
it's
gonna lie.
crazy.
I'd eat that.
Crazy
I would
good.
eat that.
Yeah.
look
I mean, I would
crazy.
eat it. I would try it.
I've never spent over $7. Well, I guess once you're at $7, you might as well spend like 12 or
Yeah,
whatever.
the extra
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much were the
that's
ones
true.
in Toronto?
They were only like $3
Oh,
a
okay,
cookie
yeah.
or something.
We're
yeah.
pretty
Mine
low.
were better though.
They were.
I can make some good chocolate chip cookies. We've got them recipe down.
I was gonna say, it sounds like all of us has a cookie obsession, huh? Move on. That's your cue.
Yeah. Moving on. Next story.
Didn't you wish I was not here?
No, John. As much as I joke, I love having you here. This is from our own subreddit, not a cross post, posted directly on there. Today
Nice.
I fucked up by talking to my dog. This one's really short and sweet.
I talk to my dogs all the time.
Does your dog talk back?
Yeah, because I have no friends outside of you guys.
Ringo talks back.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very chatty, especially when she wants food.
No,
Yeah.
Kevin's the same way, yeah. He's an asshole.
All right. For context, I'm a male and I live in a decently light apartment complex. I don't know what that means. Like small apartment complex?
Maybe.
I'm going to assume that
Like
means
Like a
small.
studio?
It's bright. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. But it was around 10 p.m. when I was out walking my dog. I had my headphones in and I wasn't paying much attention. My dog sees something and starts really pulling on the leash. And I say, slow down. What's your hurry? Then I look up
God.
and I see this woman also walking her dog, walking away from us now. I'm not sure if she heard me or not, but I pretty much ran back to my apartment. That's it. It's pretty much just...
I love that.
That's funny.
Straight to the point. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
it. God damn, that is unfortunate.
I mean, yeah, if I was near someone walking and they said,
Yeah.
slow down, what's your hurry? Like, I just heard that. I'd be like, right, just keep going here.
I have a lot of walking anxiety where I'm walking, and if I ever see someone in front of me, I immediately take the next
Yeah.
road because I'm like, I don't want them to feel awkward, or like I feel awkward because it feels like I'm following them or whatever, and I'm like, I don't want that, so I turn away as soon as I can. And I've done it with Sienna
Yeah.
before. We've been following someone like down the road, and I'm like, because they come out in front of us, I'm like, oh, we got to turn at the next turn.
Yeah.
So I feel the anxiety come from this story.
I wonder what his tone was. Because if you...
If I sounds like I would say it.
Yeah, how would you say it,
slow
John?
down. What was it again?
Hey, what's your hurry?
Hey, what's your hurry?
You talk to Kevin like that?
No!
Do it like you would talk to Kevin.
Hey, boy, what's your hurry? So like,
That might be creepier.
Yeah, that's worse. That's worse somehow.
I feel like it would be more or less something like, hey, what's your hurry? Slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sound like a damn
like Mickey
clown.
Mouse.
Hey, what's your hurry? Slow down.
I guess there's no tone really to say that
No.
into like the space where a woman is seeing a strange man say that. There's no
What if you
tone.
had like a deep voice too? Like, hey, what's your hurry? Slow
Although
down.
if I was her and I looked back and I saw that the man who
Had
was
a
saying it
dog.
had a dog, I probably would have been like, oh, he's talking to the dog.
That is a weird line to say, though, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your hurry? Like, I get you're like joking with your dog and not thinking about it. But like, I'd be like, whoa, boy, whoa, or something like
Yeah.
that. Which then she would know you're not saying it to her.
Hey, shout out to that walker's instincts though. Like, if their instincts say run, they better run.
Immediately
Yeah.
turn.
Fight or flight.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, moving on to another not sad, but possibly an anchoring. I don't know. It's definitely not sad.
Oops,
Okay.
all anger.
Yeah, oops, all anger. So this is from r/best of Redditor updates. A woman's disability makes her coworker uncomfortable.
See, the coworker part is already bothering me because this seems like
HR.
HR issue.
And you love that shit, John.
I do. I'm just like, are you discriminating someone right now?
Yeah.
Sneak peek, HR does get involved.
Oh, I'd probably be that motherfucker. Be like, what the fuck are you doing?
So as with all of r//whatever the fuck, best of Redditor updates.
r/whatever the fuck.
Yeah. It's originally posted in various subreddits. So I think this one is posted in the subreddit misophonia support. I don't know if you guys know what misophonia is, but
No.
I don't.
They put a definition here because thank God. But
Thank you.
misophonia is a disorder of decreased tolerance to specific sounds or their associated stimuli that has been characterized using different language or methodologies. Essentially just being ultra sensitive to sounds and having like a low tolerance for how bad they annoy
Like
you.
nails on a chalkboard kind of thing?
Yeah, but like
Okay.
I guess
For more
anything
normal sounds.
for more normal sounds.
Okay.
I can see that. My new office right now has white noise all over for some reason, and it bothers the shit out of me.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
But that's hard though. Like in the office, like say that it's like the sound of keyboards or something. It's like, how do you really
Combat
fix
that.
that?
Yeah.
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 I love the sound of keyboards. Though.
Me
Me
too.
too.
very
Big fan.
Satisfying.
Mechanical?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have one right there. It's
I have so many mechanical keyboards. I got like 4 or 5 of them.
yeah, for a while I was on mechanical keyboard TikTok, and it's like ASMR where they just like tap it, and I'm like, oh, this is
Yeah.
the best. Just
was-
tickles your brain.
I was just at Best Buy like a few days ago, and like there was a row of keyboards. I'm like, babe, I'm gonna stay here for like, you do you. I'm gonna stay here.
You're like a
Hold on.
child. she's like, yeah,
am.
John, go to the toy section.
Okay. I'm built like a child anyway, so it won't make a difference.
All right, so this is originally titled Office Mate Hell. I'm losing my mind. My office mate spends his entire day clicking away on a mouse, which is my most hated sound. He types insanely heavy. He just started a new habit of smacking gum all day as well. Unless he's taking his yogurt break where he scrapes the container for what feels like ages. I am so rage-filled inside. I don't know this word. Maybe you guys do. Defenestrate?
Defenestrate.
I don't know
Never-
what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
I want to defenestrate myself out the window. I have.
Okay. You want me to look it up?
I imagine it's just throw herself out the window.
Yeah,
Is it
I would
just
have
I
like-
would
to think.
imagine. Just the context.
An educational word for yeet?
I think so.
That's not how you spell it.
Why would you? Yeah.
Yeah, I just corrected to define straight.
So I ordered active noise canceling headphones to wear in the office until someone tells me that I can't.
Oh yeah, it means throw
Oh, throw? Yeah.
out a window.
Synonym yeet. Wow.
Oh, specific. Is this? It's specific to a window.
It says throw someone out of a window.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So they didn't even need to mention the window thing. That's
Yeah,
just,
they said it all with just that one word.
Wow. Who knew? Who knew that it's kind of weird that there's a word specifically for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Disturbing if you
Yeah.
really think about it, but we're just gonna
Yeah.
blow past
We're
it.
gonna
'cause
move
this is
right
not
on.
the sad story.
This is the update. All right. So, of many updates, how to approach my company's HR person about needing a solution in the office. Hello, I'm suffering with severe misophonia. I share an office space with a coworker who literally makes 95% of my trigger noises consistently. I have been quiet about it for months now, but I really cannot handle it anymore. I am at a breaking/quitting point.
One of their triggers was mouse and keyboard, right?
Yeah, mouse and keyboard. Pretty rough for an office.
That is rough for an office space where it's like, I don't know how you
Yeah.
combat that.
And also, like, if they haven't said anything, they said they've been quiet about it. It's like, should you not ask the person if they can possibly be quieter? And if they're like, no,
Yeah.
actually, I'm trying. Like, I know
I-
that doesn't solve your problem, but maybe you should ask them. And also, you're mad at this office mate, but if it was a different person in there, I'm sure their sounds would also bother you.
Yeah.
It sounds like, I don't know.
I understand like the gum smacking and
Yeah,
stuff like
poof.
that. Like that could be gross. But like it is an office space. Like maybe work from home if you can, I guess.
yeah,
would
that's
be
true. That's a solution.
I'm gonna wait till what HR says because I can weigh in on this.
Also, I felt a little bit targeted because I do eat yogurt at my desk.
Hey, I do too. Hey, I'm the same way.
Well, you get hungry. You
Yeah.
gotta eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with what he's doing. It's just
No.
I think he just doesn't. He's unaware that it just bothers
She's
this
hypersensitive
person.
to it.
And
Yeah,
that's fair that you're sensitive to it too. Like, obviously, that's annoying.
absolutely.
I've gotten talked to, but not really talked to in a bad way. But it's
That
like
surprises me.
they're like, dude, why do you eat like every hour? I'm like, I'm hungry
Damn, that's
every
none of your
hour.
Holy
business.
shit!
I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
I'm just like, I have to eat every hour. Like that's just me. Like leave me
Yeah.
the fuck
Jesus.
alone. That ain't bothering you.
That reminds me of when I was at a wedding. I like cleaned my plate because the food was good, and then one of my friends next to me was like, "Damn, you!" I was like, "Okay, relax, man. Maybe fucking roast me in front of everybody." Anyways,
I'm leaving, and I'm taking these buns with me.
I'm taking your leftovers.
Yeah.
Therefore, I want to go to HR, and I have already scheduled a meeting. I plan on asking for a reasonable accommodation of either my own office space where I can control the noise, or the ability to wear over-the-ear noise-canceling headphones that will tap into our phone system so I can still answer calls. Is this an unreasonable request?
No.
And how do I go about explaining this to my HR department and bosses? The guy I work alongside is really intolerable in terms of work relationship. We already have a very tense office relationship.
Well, I mean, if you're asking for your own space, that's probably...
That might be harder depending on the office, because then why do you get one but no one else does?
I mean, technically, like an ADA, you can get accommodation for certain conditions. So if you actually go and talk to your HR rep and say like, "Hey, this is my condition. I need some accommodation," then HR can do everything in their power to do it.
Fix it.
But I mean, there might be situations like you guys mentioned, there might not be enough office space. So therefore HR has to come up with a solution and say like, "Hey, maybe you can work from home on certain days." And no one can say about it because then that'll become harassment.
Yeah.
True.
And the headphones is a great idea.
Yeah.
Like if that could work, like why not? Yeah.
And it's also great that they're also coming to HR with solutions already. So that way, if it is documented that they did everything, they did all the suggestions possible, and if they couldn't accommodate to that or they refuse to accommodate to that, then baby, go get your
Lawsuit,
cash,
baby.
baby. Let's go.
Then all you hear is the sound of money hitting your bank account.
But even like with teaching, like we get like a lot of kids need accommodations or like through IEPs and stuff. And like we have a bunch of noise canceling headphones for kids who either the noise is too much of a distraction for them or it's things like that. And then if they're doing independent work and, you know, the noise of someone writing their pencil or tapping their pencil really bothers them, like they put on the headphones and then they can concentrate better. And it's just like, great. Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Also, like we said at the beginning of the episode, we thought John wasn't going to be able to make it, but I'm very happy that he's here. We're getting to hear him talk like an expert. It's kind of turning me on a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm back to talking like a dumbass now. Then. dicks, pooping naked.
Mechanical keyboard make funny noise.
I like toys.
All right, another update. I fought hard to get the accommodation of being allowed to wear my noise-canceling headphones in the office. I bought a new pair that is compatible with our phone service so I could still take calls. I don't interact with anyone, or rather, I don't have to unless they call. I am paying for the service that allows me to connect the calls to my headset, so my company doesn't have to eat that cost either, which is weird.
That's kind of shitty that the company didn't provide the headphones and the software, but I guess it's working, so I don't know. I mean, it sucks. Give them a raise.
Yeah.
Or stipend at least. God damn.
Yeah, stipend, something. But my office mates said that I am, quote, weird for having to wear headphones and that he misses my, quote,
harassment, baby.
That is a write-up.
This is even worse. And that he misses my, quote, pretty smile, end quote.
Yep. No.
Yep, that's sexual harassment now at this point.
This took a way different turn.
Yeah.
I was like, we're just talking about accommodations. Like, this is pretty
Holy.
black and white. Like,
Accommodation. Sorry.
oh
I
my
missed
God.
my
Did
spot.
it.
Thanks, Sienna.
You're welcome. But yeah, no.
That's two lawsuits.
Well, that's like you have to tell HR and then you start a written report.
And if they don't do
Yeah.
anything about the harassment, baby, go get your bag.
Make that money.
Get it.
He makes 95% of my trigger noises, and honestly, I really don't like him either. He constantly makes fun of my boyfriend, also another complaint. How do you do
Weird.
that? And he gets mad at me over nothing, even taking it so far as to try to get me fired twice. I just hate that I already felt weird for having misophonia, and now I'm being actively told that I am weird. Hopefully, I don't get fired.
No, you won't. And you better
Oh,
not
you
get
shouldn't.
fired.
Yeah.
That's 3 lawsuits.
Yeah.
For real. One last update.
Oh
Definitely.
my God, so many updates.
Definitely report that to HR right away.
Yeah, for sure.
So turns out my creepy coworker, who has made multiple advances, complained to my boss late Friday afternoon. My boss wrote me an email and then followed up in person and in text that evening saying I have to discuss how my coworker is, quote, uncomfortable end quote, that I am wearing headphones for my misophonia.
Why would that bother anyone?
Right? This is after I got approval to wear them. I don't even know how to react, and I am petrified that I'm going to be fired on Monday. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
So I am just out of the meeting with our boss and our one appointed HR person. We do not have an HR department. We just have one HR person who also is not technically working in HR.
Oh, then there. So you have no representation.
Is he also the accountant?
Is his
He's
name
also the
Toby?
coworker.
Yes, Toby.
We just spoke from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. It was all about how my male coworker is uncomfortable because he likes a, quote, team dynamic and wants to be able to chat about non-work related things on the regular.
That's bullshit.
Which actually means he wants to be flirtatious.
Oh,
He also apparently told the boss that I hadn't communicated that I would be wearing headphones and why, which is a lie. I had that talk with him twice, and once was documented on our office chat even.
there you go.
There you go. You got a paper trail.
Our HR entity, who again isn't really HR,
Entity.
has said that they will be talking to him about
Our
how this
janitor.
is how this is just the way it is now, and that I did my due diligence for this reasonable accommodation.
Yes.
However, I was told by my boss that I have to have another face-to-face / one-on-one conversation with my coworker to explain that I have a disability.
No.
Nope.
She has no responsibility to do that. As a boss, as a manager, that is your job to do that and talk to that coworker. Because now the dynamic is going to be crazy. You know, like it's just this person already has a disability, and this person is out here like trying to attack them for the disability they have. If there's going to be a conversation there, it better not be one-on-one. It better be someone with at least a presence or a witness there to do it. Because we don't know what's going to happen after that. Because the other party can lie and
It
say,
seems like a terrible idea to put the guy who's harassing her
right.
in a one-on-one
So,
with
one-on-one
This
her.
is
situation.
a terrible boss who has poor management skills, poor interpersonal skills, horrible boss.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I'm glad HR is like doing
HR
their
entity.
entity, but I'm glad they were like, no, you're doing what you're doing, and you need to have them. It's like, okay,
How is a non-actual HR person is the one
Doing
saying
a
that you're
good
doing the
job.
goddamn right thing? Meanwhile, the power that be, which is the boss, ain't got no fucking idea what to do with the situation. My goodness.
God damn it.
Horrible.
John.
Sorry.
All right. I told my boss I didn't feel comfortable explaining that I have a disability and that I already felt I did my due diligence in explaining things.
Yes.
But boss said that if I am looking to move into more of a leadership role, then he wants to see me do this one-on-one convo after he sets the table for it to be well received. I also explained that if we are having meetings about feelings and being uncomfortable, then I would like to make my uncomfortable feelings to be on the record as well. I said this feels very personal and not professional in nature.
Yep.
I also said that I have many concerns about the interactions I have had with this specific coworker, and I used the word harassed. I was told to bring that up another time as it was not pertinent to the issue at hand, which was that my coworker feels sad and uncomfortable that he can't talk to me like before the headphones were allowed. I really have no idea what all this means, and honestly, I feel pretty indignant about the whole thing. Why are we wasting all this time on coddling his feelings? It's really not anyone's issue but his, that he feels jilted by my needing to wear headphones so that he can't flirt with me all day. I'm not sure what to do next besides have that conversation my boss told me to have with him.
Honestly,
The corporate world is such bullshit.
yeah, I was gonna say, honestly,
Holy.
at this point, this is kind of like an example. Sorry, I'm going full on here. Okay,
Oh, do it, dude.
this is an example
It's
of
doing things for
somewhat of a. Oh, you like that? It's kind of like in a way, it's kind of like a quid pro quo type of harassment situation. The reason for that is the boss is saying like, hey, if you want to be in a leadership role someday, you got to do something for me first, which is demonstrate that you can handle this situation. Instead of saying that, hey, you're going to get a promotion down the line because of your merit and your capabilities.
Yeah.
No, let me see you do this first for me. If I were you, my girl, go to the boss above your boss and explain the situation to them, because at this point your boss is incompetent as shit. They're not doing things for you. They're supposed to be your advocate to begin with, and for you guys not to even have a proper HR person in that space to protect your rights, to protect everything that you have to do in that company, that is a fucked up situation. One, get that shit documented that your boss is incapable of doing things. And if I were you, just throw that shit to SHRM or whatever organization that can help you, write that, whatever. Get out of that company, because they're not going to protect you down the line even more.
No.
As small as a headphone situation. Imagine this situation was way bigger.
That's what's pissing me off.
I'm like, it's not that big of a deal.
Like the inefficiency of this whole situation is ridiculous. Where it's like she wanted to wear headphones so that she wouldn't have to, to work around the other coworker being an asshole. And so it was like a simple solution.
Well, he wasn't really being an asshole making noises.
No, but harassing her.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. But sorry, but also the noises. Yeah, that the initial reasoning, right? But the inefficiency was just like, now it's taking so many man hours to figure this shit out when it didn't need to be this. It just needed to be like,
hey, this is what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm wearing headphones now. Cool. Everyone's good with that. Nice. And we can move on and continue with the work that we're actually supposed to be doing here instead of.
Sure, if you you needed to talk to this person, I'm sure she's willing. Like, it's not like she has her headphones on and it's like, don't talk to me for the whole day. Because obviously you can't do that in a workplace setting where you're like, my headphones are on, don't say one freaking word to me all day. Like, that's not a healthy environment either if everybody you're working with is like that.
Yeah.
But like, so I'm sure if you're not harassing her, that she'd be willing to have like a work-related conversation or hey, good morning, how are you today? Oh, what did you get up to last night? Like, blah, blah, with other people. But if you're harassing her, then she doesn't owe you any conversations.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
This is frustrating, because now that I think about it, of all the claims of saying that this person the OP was being harassed, why hasn't the other party got talked to or freaking written up for that?
Yeah. Hopefully. Well, do you think she brought it up before that though? Because she was saying that she wanted to bring it up in that meeting. So maybe she didn't bring it up before that meeting.
Yeah.
Still. Yeah. It's.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's
horrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean. I'm just showing my frustration here,
All right. That calls for an ad break. We'll be right back. And we're back. We got one more story before we hit this day in history. And hopefully, let's see. I forget what we had here. Oh, yeah. This is going to be, you know what? Fuck it. We're doing a special late episode edition of Does This Guy Fuck?
Oh.
Here we go.
Gonna go with no.
Hey, it's nice to have a woman's perspective now on this episode or on this segment. It's gonna be nice.
Ooh, I linked my thing incorrectly. Hold on a second.
Oh no, so unprofessional. Unprofessional.
Oh.
Thank you. Sorry, Sean.
Sorry, I betrayed you, Sean. That was too good.
God damn it.
I'm so glad I was here for that.
That'll be it. I'll keep it up.
No. This is
Sean will be like, I don't know if I want Sienna back on the podcast.
Hey guys, let me talk to you guys just by yourself. Sienna, you can take your headphones off.
Is that Ringo?
I think this is
Ringo.
working out.
Sienna, you might want to check on Ringo real quick.
I have a pretty pressing need.
Oh my god. Also, for anybody who's watching the video, Josh's currently wearing two different things of plaid that are so unmatching right now. His pants are plaid.
Oh.
Like, this
the
is
pants are
just
plaid.
ridiculous.
Sienna bought me those pants.
I did.
Actually, the shirt too. She bought me my outfit.
I dressed him. No, I did not want.
I too am a toddler, John.
Yes.
All right, here we go. So this is these are pictures from the Am I the Asshole subreddit, but posted in r/justneckbeard things. Okay, so it feels cool to say this because I never get to say this, but am I the asshole?
Oh.
It feels weird not hearing it from my own voice.
I'm sure it's grating to the Wikimaniacs, but yeah. Am I the asshole for complimenting my boss's body?
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's another HR horror story, another does this guy fuck, another just all terrible things.
I also hate that he's the one writing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
I hate those Am I the Asshole stories where it's like, yeah, you're clearly the asshole. Fuck you. So I'm going to go with asshole, just to put that on record.
Same. Is that your prediction, Sienna?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. We're all in agreement.
I think
Fantastic.
it's a guy, right? Is it a guy?
Yes, they say yes.
Okay, because like I go in and I tell my like coworkers and stuff, and I'm like, damn girl, you look amazing. Like, you know, like if they're dressed up or whatever, like
I hype up my male coworkers a little bit.
Same. I go like, hey, you looking sharp.
Looking good. I see that haircut, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it depends on like the
The
dynamic.
relationship too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I go in and I'm like, damn, Aiden, like, you're
Looking good.
today.
Yeah.
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 So you're going to
depends.
quickly see that they did not have this relationship.
Okay, then an asshole.
Then
Okay.
asshole.
Especially as your boss, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Wild.
Wild.
Person that could fire you.
You're not gonna get a promotion for sure.
God damn it.
Jesus.
Let me fucking read, John. I, 24-year-old male, work as a supervisor at a fast food joint. My former boss, 28 question mark, female, is extremely attractive.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
God damn it.
She left due to wanting to find another job. When she first started, we got along just fine, but she became quite distant and started acting standoffish towards me. I wonder why. Anyways, about 2 weeks after she started acting weird around me, she asked the owner of the restaurant to get a new door for the back entrance, as she is quite small and struggled to close the door when she would lock up at night. I was there when she asked, and I said, quote, maybe it's good exercise so that you can build your arms up a little to match your thick thighs. And
Boy.
Oh,
Bro.
Jesus.
bro,
What the?
Never, ever
Oh my god!
compliment or comment on.
Even if you were friends and you did like
I mean, if you were really good
good
friends,
friends,
it's
yeah, but,
it's
like,
different.
It was a work relationship where you had a great work relationship. That's still not somewhere you're going.
Yeah, like if I
No.
just showed my thighs there with my pants, and John was like, "Oh, them thick thighs," I would have been like, "Yeah, that's
Like,
fine
yeah.
because we have that kind of relationship."
Thighs thick?
But
Looking
if Sean
good,
said it, I would be irate.
Oh man, I can't even say
my
that's
God.
racist. Oh man, this sucks. I have no weapon against Josh right now.
Nice.
That is wild.
Yeah. Ooh.
Not only to say that to your boss, but in front of your boss's boss is fucking.
Yeah.
That should be immediate
Yeah,
fired.
like in front of people. Yeah.
Like so
Yeah.
quick.
And women shouldn't have to deal with that in the workplace. Like
Yeah,
there's like, a lot
absolutely.
already relies, not it doesn't rely, but there's a lot of appearance-based stuff in the workplace for women that aren't held to the same expectations for men.
Yeah.
So it's
Facts.
just, no, there's no room for this.
No, I agree.
She gave me a weird look. No duh. And I
shit.
said that it wasn't meant as an insult and that she was in great shape. She ignored me. Later, I saw her talking to my colleague, a female supervisor, and they both have been super weird with me ever since. I don't think I did anything wrong. Am I the ass?
Yes.
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 You're the asshole.
Yes. You're a muck asshole. That's what you are.
Yeah. It's wild your boss's boss didn't say anything to you.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that gives me red flags of that work environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my problem with like comments like that, like sexual harassment comments. It's not how you say it at times, because for you, you're gonna think, "Oh, I'm complimenting you," but the
Yeah.
way it's perceived is creepy as fuck.
Yes.
And the way
but also just not necessary.
it's not
Like in that situation, you could have just said nothing, and that would have been
Absolutely fucking nothing. Just say nothing.
it had nothing to do with you.
there's no room for work. I mean, you shouldn't even say that to someone
Yeah.
outside of work. That's just
Yeah.
creepy as hell.
And come back from this. Learn from your mistakes. Apologize.
Yes.
Yeah.
And be like, listen,
That should be
you know
step
what?
one.
You know what? I have come to my senses. I've kind of done some reflection and realized like I shouldn't talk about women
Reflection.
like that. And I thought maybe we had a
Reflections.
friendlier, whatever demeanor, and I shouldn't have said it. And from going forward, I won't make those comments anymore. And it's
Yeah.
like there, you've started on a base where you can be more respectful. But That doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She still gonna think you're creepy as fuck
Yeah.
though, but at least you're gonna apologize.
Turns out that his boss found this Reddit post and commented back,
Hell yeah.
which
Wild.
fucking
I don't think that's like in the professional setting you do that though. I think you have to like deal with it in your workplace, right? You don't like comment on social media threads to each other.
But I think they said she's looking for another job anyways.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So hopefully
switch
she
jobs.
posted this after she got another job, maybe,
Yeah.
or is just not there anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, but also we love the content, Sienna.
Yeah,
so-
we need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also kind of just a slam dunk. What's the Twitter term? Oh yeah, ratio. She fucking ratioed the fuck out of this guy. This post
Nice.
had 3.4K upvotes. Her comment on said post had 30.9K upvotes. God fucking damn.
Holy.
Get
10
fucking bodied.
times?
10 times.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Wild.
She writes, a friend sent this to me and told me to piggyback on the top comment. So here it goes. I am the woman in this post. Do you see now, Andrew? Ooh, damn, government name. We might have to bleep that out. I don't know.
Oh,
You, Andrew.
You done fucked up, Tater Tot.
Yes, we did get along in the beginning. 2, they don't mention this, so maybe it was a comment that they didn't post in the picture. But 2, I don't know what you mean by my potty mouth, as I had only F-bombed a few times. One of which you felt it was appropriate to respond with, fuck, and then almost chanting to yourself, don't say anything, there's a lady. Don't say anything, there's a lady.
That one confused me.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
yeah.
Well, also, I don't know if that's like, I mean, swearing in the workplace, maybe try not to do, but whatever. It's a fast food restaurant. It's not
I
like
know,
it's,
you
Yeah.
shouldn't,
yeah, but
like,
All right, 3. I caught you staring at me multiple times, and I asked you every time to keep professional eye level. Gross.
ooh.
4. Megan, the other supervisor, informed me that your ex made some claims about things you did to her, so major creep vibes right there that already solidified your creep vibes. A lot of this is just going off on him.
Yeah.
He needs to. He needs to
I'm
hear
here
that.
for it.
5. This is kind of rude. I don't know. Maybe it's called for. You stink. How many times did I have to address to the staff on personal hygiene? Even after a day off, your clothes already stank of sweat. As a heavy
a little
sweater,
personal.
I feel a little.
Yeah.
I feel a little
Yeah.
violated there.
Yeah, I'd be
that
Yeah.
was
Same.
unnecessary.
No, but I get maybe she's just venting about,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
overall
Yeah.
situation. The
like if
last
that was
two.
the only thing, it would be an asshole thing to call someone out for that.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
But with everything else,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you
Add
know,
it on, throw
we're
it
just
on.
throwing it in the
Yeah.
pile.
The last two are especially frustrating. 6, I did approach the head office, and do you know what I was told? Quote, "Oh, he's a good boy. Sam
Oh,
Sam thinks Andrew has great potential."
Nope.
What's up
I
with
want to know
these
which fast
shitty
food restaurant this is.
That's what I'm saying.
Companies.
And 7, I left because of the toxic work environment where some middle-aged men in their big-ass BMWs thought I was being dramatic. So fuck that restaurant chain. I wish they listed it.
Restaurant chain.
Yeah. Come on.
yeah.
I fucking wish they listed it.
I would never eat there again unless it was McDonald's, and I'd have trouble.
But that's so unfortunate. Just women. Yeah. It happens all the time
Yeah.
to women in a workplace. And
Which is sad
a
as
lot of the
fuck.
times women let it slide because it's not either outright like physical sexual harassment or very like everyday kind of things, but 100% I bet you any woman you talk to in the workplace has gotten offhand comments from coworkers or from like customers
Yeah.
or people. Absolutely. It's happened to me for sure. Like when I worked at the grocery store or even at the museum, like some people
Yeah.
coming in like, and sometimes they're like, oh, you know, like you have a beautiful smile or whatever. And it's like, they're being kind of sweet. And it's like, okay, you can like, whatever, you know? And then, or other times it's like, I had one guy come in and this one we had to wear Victorian dresses still.
Oh.
And come in and say, oh, I wonder like what you've got under that dress.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hell
But
no.
it's like, did I really like do anything about it? No. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just stuff that happens. But like, that's obviously her situation. It's like to an extreme where it's happened several times and he made it seem like it happened once, which is such an asshole thing to do, to be like, oh, I just said this one thing and like, am I a jerk? And then to her be like, actually, it's been happening quite often.
Yeah.
And then for her to actually go with it somewhere and be brave enough to like take it to someone and have them being like, oh, haha, he's a good guy. Like,
Horrible.
deal with it. It's just awful.
Yeah.
Josh hit it right on the head whenever he was like, red flag that they didn't say anything like immediately.
Right away.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Sean, you gotta ask the important question now, Sean.
Oh yeah. That's the whole point of this game. Does this guy fuck?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say absolutely
no. Okay, I was
no.
like, I need to understand the parameters of like how you answer.
A very simple game, which is why I'd have
Yes
to
or
make it
no?
like an actual game
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Does this guy fuck? Yes or no?
No.
I get
No.
sad
Yes and
at the girlfriend comments.
Yes.
That makes me sad.
The top comment on this post is actually that the most surprising thing about this story, unfortunately, is that this guy had a girlfriend at one point.
Yeah.
And apparently abused her in some
Didn't
odd
treat
way.
her well. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. So yeah, I hope this guy never fucks. Is what my answer is.
I think he's on a fast track to make sure that happens.
Yeah. If you don't, like, maybe this is a
A wake up call.
wake up call, like
Yeah.
all the comments, because I'm sure they're in favor of her, not him. So maybe it is like a wake up call where he's like, oh man, like I really do kind of need to get my act together. Because if you're, and this is me going off on a little rant, but if you're a male who like thinks those things or thinks maybe less of women in the sense that they can like talk about their appearance or control them in some way, whatever, you're probably surrounding yourself with other people who also think the same. And the reality is you are just thinking that because of what you're being told, and it's like not true stuff, obviously, about women, that you should be okay to like talk to them like that. It's like you might believe this, but it's like it's not true that women are lesser or they deserve their appearance to be talked about. But maybe because you've posted this and you're getting the opinions of people who actually are educated and understand
Decent-minded
like, life,
people.
and
I would say decent
that
people.
you'll realize and change. But that's, I think, me just hoping, being optimistic.
Because the pessimist in me, I also hope that as well for most of our assholes. But the pessimist in me is like, in his corporate world, he's the good guy, right? They complimented him. They said they see potential in him, which is like, besides this karma on Reddit, what justice is going to be served when he's getting a promotion like next year or something like that, because they see potential in him.
Yeah, he's already a fucking supervisor somehow.
Yeah, and he's 24.
Oh, I forgot about that. So he's got people working under
So
him.
who knows how many people he's harassing
He's probably
and getting away
pulled,
with it.
Yeah, he pulled some power moves, power dynamics there for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. This a lot of the stories are just a lot of horrible bosses. Like,
Well,
some people
It's like
need
the movie Horrible Boss.
No, that was a funny movie.
That was a
I
funny
like
movie. Yeah, people don't have management skills or people skills for that matter. So that is my frustration for this episode.
Thank you, Sienna. Thank you. All right, well, that was the last story of the day. We're going to hop into This Day in History, written by the amazing Alex Underbaki from the incredible Weird Distractions podcast. And we'll be right back. Welcome back, Wikimaniacs, to This Day in History. This is a series where your boys from Reddit on Wiki pause on all the weird, wild, and downright questionable stories from Reddit and take you back in time to learn more about what happened on this day. Today's date is Monday, January 16th, and for today's throwback, we're taking things back to 1979 to discuss the birth of the princess of R&B, aka Aaliyah. Thank you, Alex. I fucking love Aaliyah and her music and her movies. She's fantastic. If you don't know about Aaliyah, right after you're listening to this podcast, go ahead and jam out all her top songs. Like Rock the Boat, Are You That Somebody? Ooh, bops for days, bops. Anyways, back to Alex's wonderfully written script here. Parents Diane and Michael, aka Miguel Houghton, welcomed their daughter Aaliyah Dana Houghton on January 16th, 1979 in Brooklyn, New York. She also had an older brother, Rashad. When Aaliyah was about 5 years old, the family relocated to Detroit, Michigan. From a young age, Diane enrolled Aaliyah in singing lessons. According to Wikipedia, Aaliyah's mother was a vocalist, and her uncle was apparently an entertainment lawyer who had been married to Gladys Knight, a 7-time Grammy Award-winning singer, songwriter, and all-around badass woman. Before Aaliyah was even a preteen, she began working with an agent. She had reportedly auditioned for commercials and TV shows, but also focused on education when she auditioned for the Detroit High School for the Fine and Performing Arts. Aaliyah demonstrated hard work, perseverance, and dedication not only to the music and arts, but also to education. She reportedly maintained a 4.0 GPA, or grade point average, which is impressive given everything else she was doing at the time. Aaliyah signed her first distribution deal with Jive Records when she was only 12 years old. By 1996, when she was about 17 years old, she signed with Atlantic Records, working with the likes of Timbaland and Missy Elliott. 3 years later, she was on the big screen in the movie Romeo Must Die. We're not even touching the surface of how many things Aaliyah was doing in this time period, but best believe it when we say she was working hard. And all that hard work was definitely paying off. She received nominations from the Grammys, numerous MTV Awards, NME Awards, and much, much more. In the evening of August 25th, 2001, Aaliyah and some employees boarded a twin-engine aircraft at the Marsh Harbor Airport in Abaco Islands, the Bahamas, to travel to Opa-locka Airport in Florida after they completed filming a video. They had a flight scheduled the next day, but with filming finishing early, Aaliyah and her entourage were eager to return to the US and decided to get back home sooner. Reports claim that after takeoff, the plane crashed and caught fire at around 200 feet from the end of the runway. Unfortunately, Aaliyah and 8 others on board, including pilot Luis Morales III, hairstylist Eric Foreman, Anthony Dodd, security guard Scott Galen, family friend Keith Wallace, makeup stylist Christopher Maldonado, and Blackground Records employees Douglas Kratz and Gina Smith were killed in the crash as well. An investigation was done, and it turns out the aircraft was overloaded by 700 pounds or 320 kilograms. kg kilograms? Sorry, I'm a dumb American. Anyways, Aaliyah's private funeral mass was held on August 31st, 2001 at the Church of St. Ignatius Loyola in Manhattan, following a procession from the Frank E. Campbell Funeral Chapel. Today, we celebrate what would have been Aaliyah's 44th birthday. Although she is gone, her art continues to be praised, watched, listened to, and admired to this day. If you're a fan of Aaliyah's music or work, maybe stream some of her songs or watch some of her movies or music videos in order to celebrate. Let us know if you enjoyed today's segment over on our social media accounts, or over on the Cultivate Discord, or on the Reddit on Wiki subreddit. Also, thank you for tuning in to today's This Day in History segment. It wouldn't have been made possible without the following resources: Wikipedia, and of course the most resource of them all, Alex Underbaki, host of the amazing Weird Distractions podcast. So thank you so much, Alex, for writing and putting that together. And thank you for choosing a story that I personally love. I love Aaliyah. I love her music. A tragic accident that happened in 2001. Insane. Way too young. She was on top of the world. Music all over the charts. Movies all over everywhere. Truly taken away from us way too soon. Also, everybody involved in that crash is tragic. You just hate to see something like that happen. But if you've never heard of Aaliyah or heard of her music or watched any of her movies, me personally, I highly recommend it. If you love R&B, then you already know Aaliyah, probably, more than likely. But if you happen to not, she has absolute bangers, so many great hits. And let's bump those streams up on her birthday. In addition to those wonderful resources, in addition to Alex writing that wonderful story, this whole show wouldn't be possible without our wonderful patrons. So, a perk to all the patrons, you get a shout out every Monday episode. Me and John give you a shout out. But for now, I'm going to shout out the 181 patrons. Whoa, that's like, I think almost 20 people more than the last time I read this. So thank you guys so much. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. So starting from the newest patron to the oldest day one patrons, we got Olga, Mackenzie, Big Mommy, Sabrina, Lily, Pandemonium, the cat, Jenny, April, Rachel, Tracy, Gerald, Flossie, Savannah, Maria, mid-score, Mrs. Christine, E2, Alex, Anastasia, Kendra, Ashley, Antoinette, Taylor, Tara, Jessica, Bear, Sarah Bird, Mina, Min, Sugar Cookies, Sophia, Will S, J, Rich, Mitzi, Muna, Cow, Witty Kitty, Dr. Dunan, Annie, Stevie, Meg Mystery, Sierra, Charisse, Hyphen, wow, calling me out, I guess, Dia, Shell, Olivia, Taylor, Lay, Alexis, Unicorn Candy, Bex, Graceful Duck 22, Phoebe, Roxy, Emily, Ileana, Askier, Patty, Likachu, Nikita, Cassie, Jenna, Issa Thunderpoop, Tabitha, Victoria, Jordan, Jory, Elizabeth, Chelsea, Leslie, Alan, June, D, Soliania, Nate, Casey, Lanny, Indira, Alexandria, Iona, Karen, Alyssa, Rebecca, Brittany, Siddhartha, Lillian, Sunnylicious Supreme, Majorie, Alyssa, Carol, Sherry, Julia, Tegan, Linnea, Witty Metaphor, Sarah, Karina, Evelyn, Kite, Velvet Mole or Velvet Mole, you let me know. Caitlin, Kelsey, Andrea, Jillian, Aaron, Kawina, Renee, Apolline, Rhonda, Stephanie, Rhiannon, Christine, Juice Machine, Carolyn, Rihanna, Maria Elena, Neen, Amanda, Shirtless Josh Stan, Michelle, Allie, Ashley, Cecily, Haley, Brittany, Little Rossi, Aurori, Saskia, Andy, Sky, Lusa, Lini, Amber, Noah, Itzel, Nelly, Ashley, Sasha, Zanthalo, Alex, Caitlin, Casey, Ringo, Paula, Dan, Rochelle, Carrie Berry, Luffa D'Andy, E. Katarina, Jen, Elizabeth, Ori, Carter, Amber, Dominique, Marine, Tiffany, Risa, Kieran, Drella, your girl Diana, Catherine, Diana, Lena, Nia, Jen, Crystal, Danielle, Michelle, Alexis, Jasmine, Miss Doolittle Crew, Mary Ann, Sarah P, Free Gnomes, Susan Ritchie, Phantom Fox 98, Dan is Spooky Tales, Blue Raina, Katie, Ilyana, Micah, Valentina, Alex, Taru, Aaron, Gabby, Linz, and Vina. Thank you guys so much for your patronage. Truly, what you guys do helps keep this show afloat. And if you're not a patron, do that shit or Venmo me, whatever. But if you don't want to help financially and you can't help financially, that's totally cool. Just leave us a 5-star review. And if you've already done that, then tell a friend about us. And if you've already done that, tell another friend. And if you've run out of friends, it's time to shell up some cash, I think. I think that's the last step. All right, but that's it for this day in history. Let's go ahead and end this episode. Love ya. See you soon. And we're right back. Immediately right back. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, patrons. I already listed all you guys and thanked you guys individually. But yeah, thank you to everybody who listened to this episode, patrons and non-patrons. And most especially, thank you to Sienna for coming on this episode.
Thank you guys for having me on, for allowing me to come on in my basement.
You're like our official fourth host, so
yeah, it's fun actually, for sure. I like doing it.
I'm trying to do the math in my head of who's been on. It's definitely been you on the most as a guest.
I think for sure.
I think it's tied between Sienna and Linz.
You had Lindsay, right?
Lindsay's been on a couple
Linz
times.
has been on a lot too.
Alex has been on a couple times, but
Christina,
I think you might be number one still.
Wow.
Maybe.
Maybe with this episode, she'll be number one.
Because this is
Maybe.
like
Nice.
4?
I think
maybe
so.
5.
5 with the wing thing.
With the
Oh,
with the
yeah.
wing.
Oh,
that's
Yeah, so
right.
that's
So
definitely the
patron.
most.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
the host.
Yeah. Wow.
Thanks.
Wow. Round of applause for Sienna.
No, thank you guys.
Is there anything you want to shout out before?
I'd like to shout out my father, if you're listening. We got him Spotify Premium. Like, that obviously wasn't his only gift for Christmas, but he loves music, and he always was like using iTunes to burn songs off of it onto CDs.
I mean, he was doing it legally.
Yeah.
Anyways, but so we were like, you know what? You have an iPhone, like we'll give you Spotify. And then so we were going through and I was like, oh, you can listen to podcasts. He's a big hockey guy. We all are. So I was like, 32 Thoughts, like all that.
Yeah.
Then he was like, oh, what about like, I was like, oh yeah, and Josh has a podcast. He's like, oh, what's Josh's podcast?
Oh,
so then I went and I added it to his like podcast things. And so if he's listening, I don't know if he actually is listening. Shout out to you. Afterwards, Josh is like, why did you do that?
Yeah, I was about to
swear
ask.
so much.
He's like, oh my God, I swear. It's like, well, you're going to be outed.
I say
And-
God
Wait.
a lot.
Wait, before we go, I just want to thank Sienna for buying Josh these new lights because he's getting
Yes.
a lot
Oh,
more
yeah.
thirst
Look
comments.
wonderful.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Thirst comments?
Yeah, I've seen people on TikTok say like, I can't unsee him. He looks like Chris Evans.
Oh my God, I'm taking the lights out. I'm just kidding.
On TikTok?
Yeah, I've
like
seen a
those
few of
comments.
those.
Surprised you haven't.
There's too many now. I can't spend my days. I used to, when you guys had less followers, look through all of the comments just for fun.
oh,
And be like, Josh, who is this? I'm going to kick their ass.
No.
My wife
Now
would
I just look
actually
through
do
and
that.
I'm like, hey, this person is wondering where to like find your podcast.
Yeah.
Like respond to them.
Like,
You can get
okay.
a new follower.
So if I have responded to you, it might be because of Sienna.
You're welcome.
but that's it for this episode, guys. If you want to find more of Reddit on Wiki, all the show notes are in the show notes.
That is where you find the show notes.
Oh, how the turntables. All right, that's it for this episode. We love you guys. See you guys on Friday. Last second shout out to all the fucking TikTok and YouTube premiere people that watch on Mondays now that we fixed the time.
Hi, TikTok.
Thank you guys so much. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Expert in fucking, I don't know.
Great power. For the fifth time, it's your boy Sean.